Okay, so in these two problems we're about to do, the instructions are using the cylinder method or the shell method to determine, I spelled determine wrong, the volume of the solid obtained by rotating the region bounded by the given curves about the given axis. So this doesn't really mean anything until you see a problem. So our first problem starts out saying rotate the region bounded by the line x equals y minus 2 squared, the x-axis and the y-axis, so it's bounded by the x-axis and the y-axis, and we're rotating it about or around the x-axis. And so our first step is to evaluate what our x is. So we have x equals y minus 2 squared. And we're going to try to isolate our y, so y becomes, we have two y's, we have y equals the square root of, y equals 2 minus the square root of x, or y equals 2 plus the square root of x. And from those two values, we'll work the rest of the problem. So I'm going to draw a quick graph of what this looks like. So let's move this over here to a clean board. Okay. And the graph looks like, this is an estimation of what the graph looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and our y is going to start here, and it's going to move kind of like this, and then come down like this. And this is the region that we're rotating around the x-axis. And so from here, we're going to use the shell method, which is given in the equation or formula 2 pi over the integral of a to b pi, no, that's wrong, x times f of x times dx. And that's just saying because x, 2 pi x is equivalent to saying, okay, if we had a shell and we cut it here and opened it up and made it a rectangle, that was 3-dimensional. Your dx is this change right here, your change in width. Your height is your f of x. And your width, or your length, is going to be your 2 pi x, or the circumference of the shell. So from there, we just plug in our values into this formula. Okay, so the reason why I've drawn this and shown you the two separate parts of the function is because the function y equals 2 minus square root of x is the only one that pertains to this region. So we're going to ignore this y equals 2 plus square root of x in our equation. And so from here, we're going to move over to this board so we can finish writing out our problem. Okay, so we have 2 pi from a to b. And our a to b is going to be our intersections. And so from our graph, we know that it intersects 2 pi, 0, 2. And we can't write x here because we've evaluated our graph at y. That's why we calculated these 2 points at y. And so from 0 to 2 on the y-axis, we have y multiplied by our function, which is y minus square root of x. Y minus 2 squared dy. This is where we're evaluating that function. And now we just expand. So we're going to multiply this out. Say from 0 to 2, 2x into 5. y squared minus 4y plus 4 dy. And then we go further to say 2 pi 0 to 2 y cubed minus 4y squared plus 4y dy. And from there, we're going to move over to this new board. And say that v equals 2 pi, and integrate our last statement. So multiplied by y to the 4th over 4 minus 4y cubed over 3 plus 4y squared over 2, which just becomes 2y squared. And this is all evaluated between 0 and 2. Okay. And from here, it's just simply expanding everything. And we put in our upper first and then our lower in order to solve our integral. So we have 2 pi multiplied by 2 to the 4th over 4 minus 4 times 2 cubed over 3 plus 2 times 2 squared. And we can ignore 0. We would subtract our lower limit from our upper limit, but everything's going to be 0, so we ignore it. And now we just expand everything here. So we know that 2 to the 4th is 16 over 4. We have 16 over 4 minus 2 cubed is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 over 3 plus 2 squared is 4 times 2 is 8. 8. And we're going to keep going with this one. And now we have 4 minus 32 over 3 plus 8. We have to put everything in terms of 3, so we have 12 over 3 minus 32 over 3 plus 24 over 3. And this is all of this will be multiplied by 2 pi, 2 pi. And lastly, I can't fit anything else on this side of the board, so we're going to do it again. It's right here, okay. And we end up with, we have 12 minus 32. That's going to be 20, negative 20 thirds plus 24 thirds. That just gives us 4 thirds. And we can't forget that all this is being multiplied by 2 pi. 2 pi. And we end up with 8 pi over 3 units cubed as our answer. So all that is saying is that when we go all the way back to our graph, that this small shaded region rotated around the x-axis equals 8 pi over